Your experiences with high school parties. Don't let anybody know you're a freshman. What are school dances really like?
Guys at high school parties.
God. Are football games worth the hype?
This is from the movies.
High school dating advice. Hey guys, what's up? So I'm here with Liz. Hey guys. If you watched any of my vlogs, she's in like all of them. But today we are doing like a big sis like high school advice video. So we're both gonna be seniors and we both have very different high school experiences and very different like outlooks on
high school itself.
Yeah, for sure. So this should be good. Let's just get into it. Common misconceptions of high school, especially in movies and TV and like American culture, it's very like romanticized in a way. It's a very sugar-coated experience, I feel like, in a lot of ways.
It looks like on TV less educational and academic than in person. Like it's very much school. I was on varsity dance my freshman year, so I had a very like pep rally, going to football games, dancing on the field, meeting new people kind of vibe. It can be kind of romanticized, but you still get the same like feeling. Like football games, I love those. I thought those were so much fun. I danced and then I didn't do dance, so I was in the stadium and like on the stairs and stuff. And with your friends, like it can be so much fun. But like for Mandi, she doesn't go to football games.
No, I don't do any of that. And I think part of it for me, this is definitely straying away from the question, but oh well, it's a good topic. I think part of it for me is just the culture of my school. Like we go to separate schools. So your school has a completely different like feel on campus than mine does. My school's culture just like happens to not mesh well with me personally.
Everybody's different.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna take away something different from each high school experience.
So true. Okay, so my sister is gonna be a freshman and I was talking to her a lot and she was saying like a lot of kids like in her grade are worried that high school is so much harder than middle school. For me personally, it wasn't really that the classes were harder, but the only thing is that teachers aren't looking over your shoulder 24/7.
It's very more independent. Like you gotta get your work done.
And I think that's where people struggle is because they're used to having somebody constantly tell them what to do.
Very, like handhold. Like like I'm gonna help you through everything. And you may find those connections with teachers that you can like become like friends with, but for sure it's more independent. And I personally like that more because I work really well on my own, and so does she.
Your experiences with high school parties.
Okay, so I have gone to high school parties.
Which is great. Like, you know, have those experiences.
Have you gone?
I haven't been to like a traditional like high school house party, parents are out of town like type of thing. But I've been to like friend things.
Yeah. And it's kind of similar.
It's similar, but probably on like a smaller scale. Like you know everybody there, so it's different than going to like a traditional like high school party that you would think of. Yeah. You know?
Like when you walk in, it's so weird because like all eyes go on you. Like if you're new or you don't know like the host of the party. But I've gone to like different kind of high school parties, like small groups and like bigger high school parties and like Halloween high school parties. It's just a lot. And I don't drink. I know some people in high school do, but I do not drink. I've never done a drug in my life. I'm just like being around the people. My best advice is be safe, and especially like
that's what I was gonna say.
With guys at high school parties.
God. Yeah, don't go anywhere like alone with somebody who you've just met or like anything like that. Make sure your friends know where you are.
For sure. Don't put your like if you have a drink, don't drink in high school. Like I'm not encouraging that. Do not leave your drink down like unsupervised. Just kind of be careful and be cautious and be responsible.
You can still have fun and still be responsible about it and do it in a safe way. I feel like you also have to know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, for sure. Like don't just go being like, this is high school party, like this is from the movies. Like it's not really like that. But you do have fun. I always like I'm the person that will like jump up and down like sober. So
yeah, that's the thing. Like you can have fun and still be sober. Like I've gone to like events and been sober and had fun. Like you don't need to like do any of that if you don't want to. I feel like that's huge too.
And peer pressure. Don't give in to peer pressure. And as much as that's such a stereotype, like oh, peer pressure, but like it's a real thing. You don't want to drink or you don't want to try this.
Yeah.
You don't have to.
Yeah.
And I have friends that respect me for it.
Yeah, same with me. Like both of us are very similar on that. You have like health issues and that's like, it's just not worth it for you in that way.
Yeah.
And for me, I just don't feel a need to.
Yeah.
To get high or drunk. It doesn't appeal to me. And yeah, that's totally so true. Like people respect you for it.
Yeah.
Like I've been in situations where it's like, wait, you're sober? Oh my gosh, you're so smart. What the heck?
Yeah. Or like, you have so much fun sober. Or like, how are you like this? Are you sure you haven't drank?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Yeah. Another thing my sister brought up that a lot of our 8th grade friends who are gonna be freshmen think about are like worried the freshmen really do get picked on. Because I feel like you hear so many stories going into high school, like I did too, about like the freshmen, don't let anybody know you're a freshman, you know?
Yeah, well, my freshman year, I remember I went into the auditorium and there was a bunch of seniors screaming like, freshmen get out, like, get out freshmen, like freshmen suck. And
people will say stuff like that, but it's always like they're joking.
It's joking. It's like serious. It's like they're not gonna dump you in a trash can. Like that's not
nobody
realistic.
does that. Nobody gets stuffed into a locker. None of that happens.
Yeah, it's just kind of like funny because you're the newbies and you're gonna get a little bit of it.
Just know it's like part of the territory.
It's part of high school. It happens.
But it's really not that big of a deal. How to make new friends in high school. My friends are toxic and I'm in 11th grade.
If they're toxic, don't associate yourself with them. Associate.
Yeah. The slow fade, I feel like, is a good way to do it because you can kind of distance yourself slowly and it feels like a more organic separation than just like cutting them off. And tips for finding new friends, I feel like if you're not already involved, like find a group of people that you have something in common with. We met through dance, which was like a common interest for us, and it works out because you already have like a ground level of like similarities.
For sure. Or even like if you meet a new person in your class, then make friends and then you'll be friends with their friends. Honestly, be open, and that's like one of the biggest things that I can think of. Yeah,
that's so true. Like not being super closed off like in class or whatever, or like talking to the person next to you. Like you never know where you could find a friendship, so just like
connections too. Like I've met so many people that are now in college and I have connections now because I made friends with someone that had a common interest with me.
What are school dances really like?
It's sweaty and hot. Clothing, you have to really be careful. Do not wear a strapless dress. Do not be one of those girls that don't wear booty shorts under your dress. If you're bringing your phone, you're gonna be holding it the whole time. So just be like knowledgeable what's in your phone case, because sometimes people leave money or credit cards, and I know people that lost their phone and lost their money.
People literally only wear heels for the pictures. Everybody else at the dances wear like sneakers.
And it's so cute because like you're just all dancing in sneakers and like these cute dresses, and that's something that I really like doing. And you also don't get your feet stepped on because that hurts so bad. And I know girls who have like bled and they have to go to the bathroom and it's a whole ordeal.
As much as people say what happens at homecoming or prom stays there, but to an extent, people will look at you differently. I've had friends who have teachers like called them out about stuff.
Yeah, I've had a similar experience, but I didn't do anything bad. But it's just like,
people talk after.
People talk.
Are football games worth the hype?
If you're with your friends and you're like going full out, like don't go to a football game and just wear plain clothes. Like you should dress up. If you're going like full on, go for it. And it's so much fun when you're just having fun and just letting loose. I don't know, when you're with your friends, I think it's worth it. Yeah, when people say like, oh my god, they're not that fun, they don't go full out. They don't go full out. Like, be in it. Like, be in the moment. Your opinions on dating in high school, and somebody else said high school dating advice. I have dated in high school. I don't think I would classify my experiences as dating in high school. Yeah, but you had like guy experiences, which to a very small degree. My experience, like, it was good. My relationship, it wasn't like drama filled. It wasn't like we have to be together 24/7. We're very independent people. We're not together anymore, but we're still like friendly and friends, which is good.
Yeah.
But I don't know, like honestly, education and focusing on what you really want to get out of high school, like boys, they're gonna come and go.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I regret it at all.
I would say you learned a lot and
did.
you came into your own, I feel like, in a bunch of different ways, just in terms of like standing up for yourself and like knowing what you want.
Yeah, and knowing like my worth and what I deserve.
So true.
Yeah, so I feel like you can definitely learn a lot from it. It's not for everybody. Like I got heartbroken for the first time, but I also am so much stronger because of it, and I grew out of it like fast.
Yeah, I guess like my opinion on it would be like if you find somebody you vibe with, great, go for it.
Yes.
But don't date just to date, or date because you feel like you have to have a boyfriend in high school, or you have to have your first kiss.
Like some of my friends haven't had their first kiss.
It's honestly so common. Like more people than you think aren't as experienced as they like perceive themselves, you know?
Yes, for sure. If you find the right person and you vibe with them, awesome.
Yeah.
You don't know how long it's gonna last, but learn from it and grow from it.
Yeah, I don't think it's a waste of time. I just think where people get frustrated is if they like drop everything for a guy or a girl.
Yeah, don't do that.
Like it's not worth it. Here's a good one to end on. How to know you found like, good friends in high school. I feel like if you're questioning it at all, like they're not good friends.
You don't want to be like, are they good friends?
Yeah.
Like if you know that they're good friends, you won't have that question in your mind.
So true.
And you may not find your best friends at school, like extracurriculars, like that's where we became friends. We're not in the same school. Most of my best friends are not from my school.
How I know I find good friends is knowing like I could go to them with anything, talk to them about anything, they won't judge me, like they're always there for me and they're genuine and real, you know?
They want the best for you.
Yes, that is huge. Some people let their own issues get in the way
of their friendship.
Yeah, which isn't fair at all.
We hype each other up. We like, want the best for each other. She knows me better, like honestly better than I know myself. And
honestly, same. Like you know something's wrong and something's on my mind before I even do. And I'm like, how'd you do that?
Yeah, it's crazy. And those like finding a best friend like that so early in life is so rare, and I'm so lucky that I get to have that.
Yeah.
But like I don't think we've ever had an argument. Like if something's up, we will talk it out right then and there.
Yeah, I guess to sum it up, like basically people you're comfortable with, you could go to with everything and know they'll be there and support you no matter what. And you're like not afraid to tell them anything. Yeah. Or afraid they're gonna react badly to something you say.
Like you don't want to feel like you have to walk on eggshells. Like
so true.
You want to be able to talk to that person and have no judgment and just all the support.
So thank you guys for watching this video. I love this, honestly. It was so like casual and chill.
Yes,
I love it. I love it. Hopefully this helps with you guys if you're going into high school, if you're already in high school. And if you're new, subscribe because I post new videos every Saturday, and I will see you next week with another video.
Yep.